What's going on, people? I'm back. It's been a minute, but I'm here. Just letting y'all know. It's been a wild, crazy time. Sports, entertainment, uh, life events, politics, religion. A multitude of things has been going on since the last time I actually posted something. And I just figured I'd just come by, talk a little bit to the people, give you my time and my attention. I do feel like I've been neglecting y'all, and that's on my fault. That's 100% on me. So I just want to send my apologies. And I'm probably going to do it again, but I feel as if it's only right I at least apologize for the neglect. I'm still trying to find my footing in this thing here called the podcasting game. So without further ado, let's touch into a few things. Uh, I put down a few notes of things I wanted to speak about, but something I did not note that caught my attention. I seen this really huge, massive, morbidly obese dude. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to give him no credit. My man, you got some health issues that you need to tackle. And Lord knows I am not a person to speak about health issues. But because they're promoting this person on a much larger stage, I have to say something because I don't want the transition to be, well, look at him. He can do it. So I must put this out there that um, the guy just dropped a video, got some beef with Snoop. Said he couldn't put down his cup, and he needs an oxygen tank and a couch or a recliner to sit on the stage to perform his songs. It's not funny, but it is funny. I'm an equal opportunist. I'm gonna clown on any and every one. Handicapped, non-handicapped, normal, not normal, tall, short, big, small, short, whatever you are. You can get these jokes because I'm not coming with evil or hateful intentions. But as I was in my office and I came across that TikTok, I was just like, wow, this is a very, very large guy. They can't be promoting this shit. But, it is what it is, man. Homie, utilize that opportunity to look into a few things that can help you extend your life and you can enjoy this thing that you've been partaking in. And you'll thank yourself, and so will your family. Uh, on to the next topic. Something that really, it, it really hurts my heart and my soul. So I come to you guys tonight with a heavy heart. I'm sorry, I got to take that back. I like when they say it like real country. I come to you tonight with a heavy heart. uh, Ohio State, we we uh we lost. Yeah, we lost to a team that can't pass the ball, and we lost to a team that is mentally inept. We lost to a team that, if we was to play that game back 9 more times, probably wouldn't have a chance in hell. But hey, man, that's the thing about life. Some things are written, but you gotta live it, and sometimes adjustments are made. Play the game of football. Paper wise, you should win this game. Talent wise, you should win this game. But you still got to get on that field. And they got on that field, and it did not go the way that we all expected it to go here in the Buckeye land. You know, I'm B1, Black First. I'm also B1, Buckeye First. Ohio State, thick in, and thick through. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But born and bred a Buckeye. Now, I did want to bring something because I wrote a little, what's this? I got a couple little notes right here. I am not a fan of the Ohio State current situation that they have at quarterback or linebackers. Let's just be realistic. Some people gonna say a few things after I make this statement, but I'm gonna stand firm on it. Ohio State is a better team when we have a black quarterback. Yes, a black quarterback. Well, why? They're more. It's they're intelligent. They're more athletic. It fits the program. It's a multitude of things that they can do. We can look back over these 24 years of Ohio State quarterbacks. We can even go back to the 90s if you want. But I'm going to just stick with the 2000s. From 2000 all the way to 2024. When we had the black quarterback, we fared out way better. Now, last year we had a quarterback, White Cat. This year we got a quarterback, White Cat. Last year, guy, his name was Kyle McCord. After the season was over last year, he entered the transfer portal. He went over to Syracuse. And we got Kansas State quarterback Will Howard. Now, I just want to give you guys a couple things right here. Kyle McCord this season so far has thrown 4,326 yards, 29 TDs, 12 interceptions. And they just whooped on Miami University. The U down there in Florida. They had to go up to the Syracuse. I watched that game. He was passing that ball all over the field. So I compare that to Will Howard's stats currently, right now at Ohio State. He has, oof, ugh, 2,860 yards passing, 27 TDs, 8 interceptions. My man, even last year, Kyle McCord, when at Ohio State, had 3,170 yards passing. But let's put this into context. The offensive weapons that we have at Ohio State, from the running backs to the tight end to the receivers, there is no sweet way Will Howard should have 2,860 yards. Nah, not at all. Now, I didn't write down, I didn't even go look at how many rushing yards he got. Didn't look at it, didn't care for it. But I'm just pointing out that had better productive numbers last year with Kyle McCord than we have with Will Howard this year. Well, why did Kyle McCord? I know what y'all thinking. Why did he leave? Well, according to what Kyle McCord said, after the season was over with, he saw the writing on the wall that the Ohio State wanted to go into a different direction. I'm not there. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I heard the man say. And therefore, he entered the portal and he went about his day. And we went and was able to pick up Will Howard out of Kansas State. Now, we shot ourselves in the foot against Oregon. Lost by 1 point, 100% our fault. Um, we shot ourselves in the other foot and the hand against Michigan. Hey, man, I wouldn't put us in the playoffs. I wouldn't. If it was up to me right now, I got the phone calls. I'm doing this, laying down this magnificent podcast, and I end up getting a telephone call. Ring, ring, ring. Mr. Jenkins. Who is this? It's the College Football College Playoff Association. I don't know if that's the actual name of it, but let's just roll with it. We're down to you. We need to know, should we or should we not put Ohio State in playoffs? I'm going to ask them two questions. Y'all trying to make some money or y'all having sympathy? If you're having sympathy, hell no. Don't put them in there. Send their ass to the Outback Bowl or the which one of those bowls is it, man? Yeah, it's like a billion bowls. To the whatever other bowl. It's a billion bowls out there they can go to. If anything, man, what would be a real crappy bowl? Send them to the Hawaii, not Hawaii, that'd be beautiful. Send them to the Alaska Bowl. They got to play the game outside in the cold. No, they ain't no Alaskan Bowl. But if you want to make some money, put them in there. And as a matter of fact, put them in there and put Colorado. Shouts out to Deion Sanders and the way that he's been able to turn that around over there. So I just gave y'all two situations. Money wise, yeah, you put them in there. They're gonna generate. Whew, that is a money generating team. But if we just talking about just pure off what our eyes have seen, the miscommunication in offense, the lack thereof offensively, defensively, we've been holding it down. Top red zone defense of all the college football this season. We are the stuff. But you can't have those type of offensive weapons that can't get the job done. That's why we need black quarterbacks at Ohio State. And we know the kind of black that we need. Those that know, know. And those that don't know, hey man, ask around. And on a side note, I don't like when we have white linebackers. That's racist. No, it ain't. Look here. We designed team to be against play against the SEC. They got them fast brothers coming out the cornfields of the South. Texas too. And we need people to be able to hit those corners and run with them. And I fear that if we play one of these SEC teams with these super fast running backs and quarterbacks too, they hit that corner. Oh man, I don't want to see that blow pass. So my Ohio State bias is definitely shining out and shining through. It's always gonna be. No white linebackers, no white quarterbacks. Black on black on black. Get it back to what it used to be so we can win. Um, Last thing I'm gonna touch on this topic is after the game, anyone who was paying attention, whether you saw it on ESPN, whether you heard about it, whether you seen it on some type of social media, there was a major fight after the game. Michigan wanted to plant the flag in the middle of the block O. Well, you can thank Baker Mayfield for starting that bull crap, which he still should be handled. You know what I'm saying? Next time for that he started something, but whatever. Which that incident led to a whole lot of other colleges that same day, all Saturday when college, because it was rivalry week. So you played against your rivalry school, and the winner was man, all kinds of fights broke out Saturday around the United States of America at these college football games with the players because they wanted to plant that flag in the middle of their opponent rival's field. Now, do I agree with it? No. Do I understand it? Yes. Would I say to do it? No, I would not, man. Look, we got the victory. That's going to last a long time. I understand it. Part of me wants to plant it as well. But nah, man, we can't do that, man. Let's just take our victory and let's keep it pushing. We got the victory, baby. Let's go ahead, celebrate, and go about our day. Um, that's pretty much that on the sports section. Let's get into the music. I know I'm late to the party. Better late than never. I couldn't help but notice Kendrick dropped a fire. Fire. The man dropped an album out of nowhere that was just magnificent. And I don't think Drake appreciates it. As a matter of fact, I know Drake don't appreciate it. Drizzy Drake. Yeah, the Drake that y'all all love. Maybe not all, but a lot of people like. All right, man, look here. Everybody got their own taste in music. And I am here to judge. Yes, I said that. I am here to judge. I don't appreciate nothing Drake dropped. Now, in the beginning, yeah, it was cool. But he had a particular sound that reminded me of something, of someone I've heard before, and I couldn't put my finger on it. Drake stole a man's style. You don't believe me? Go check out this small little group called Little Brother. Now, I'm aware of the group from back in the early 2000s. So they came out like oh 03, oh 04, oh 05, something like that. They came out. They got a particular hit that was fire, but they have one of their group members' name is Fonte. Phonte. Fonte. The other group member was Big Pooh, followed by the other group member, the world renowned producer, Ninth Wonder. Ninth Wonder be making that music. Ooh, he made, especially when he hook up with Kamasi Washington or Thundercat and a host of other musicians. Oh man, they be putting it down. But Drake. Let me say something to you just for a brief moment. If I could pull Drake to the side, man, what the hell is you doing, dude? This is called a rap battle, not a hoe ass nigga battle. A rap battle, and you doing some real hoe shit. You sitting here bringing attention, shining a light, a bright ass LED light on the same stuff that you've been benefiting off of. Drake, you're not talented. Yes, you have talent in you because of your uncle, and because you have that DNA, it is in you. Well, who's his uncle? His uncle is Larry Graham. Man, one of the founding was the creator of the of guitar slaps. He called it a thumping and plucking, thumping and plucking. That's what Larry Graham called it. Short, brief backstory on that. His uncle Larry Graham, part of Sly Family Stone. He his mother had him playing different instruments, but she ended up taking away like one. I think it was he took away the bass or something like that somewhere, and he had to depend on the guitar. So to make up for the missing of that bass, he did a like a pluck or a thump or a particular motion with the guitar that created a whole new sound, which helped further funk music. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. Go look it up yourself. I'm aware of it, but just bringing that to light to say that yes, Drake does have something in him because of DNA wise, I would think. But Drake Cole's style is chump. My personal opinion does not make good music. It's the same tone. It's whatever. But he stole a man's style, and I cannot sit by and continue to allow this to happen and not bring it to the forefront. Fonte from the group Little Brother. Go check that out. You will be like, oh, I can play a song. Well, I can't right now because it'll end up getting, I think it'll get flagged. But I can play some stuff from Little Brother, and you'd be like, oh, Drake on there? No, that's not Drake. That's Fonte. That's how close they sound. Drake, stop stealing people's swag. Come up with your own. Stop jumping on other genres of music, who's ever hot in that moment of time. Trying to stay relevant. And now you about to sit here and try to bring the whole music industry down, which I personally believe the music industry need to be taken over. It is dirty and shady. Shouts out to Jay-Z for that verse. It's true. But you going about it in a dirty way. You don't like the way it's not benefiting you now, but you love the way that it benefited you for the past 10 plus years where you were using these same things to be on top. Streaming, farms, bots, whatever y'all want to call it. Uh, you was benefiting from this. And it was all good and cool. But now things have switched on you. And then you're gonna try to send a cease and desist on this man not being able to use a particular song because you say it calls you he's calling you a pedophile? My man, have you not forgot? You the one that accused him of being domestically violent against his wife on the track and him being touched? I heard the rap battle. I'm like, ooh, that's why Kendrick said, you don't tell lies on me and I won't tell truths on you. This is all documented. Ain't no alleged on my end. Go listen. Just go back and listen to him since the battle dropped. So yeah, man, Drake, you tripping, homie. You need to pull this shit back. But you know, you gonna be you. You about to find out a harsh reality. You are a pawn in this thing called the game. They gonna squeeze you. They gonna make as much money off you, and when they are done with you, you're going to find out that you ain't crap. And to be honest, nah, music had to be dumbed down for Drake to even shine. This is not my opinion. Well, it is my opinion, but overall, there's no way Drake would have been able to shine in the 90s or the 80s or the 70s. No. Mm-mm. And the person that was here in the early 2000s, Fonte, he already capitalized on that. But whatever. Drake, cool out, pull back that whole situation. Um, on to the next topic. I seen that President Biden pardoned his son. Oh my God, he's going to politics. Uh oh. Oh, what is he about to say? Uh, I'm just shining light into anybody who's a right wing or a left wing. There is no morality in this thing called politics. It's nothing but pimps and liars. The only thing you can do is try to get a few things out that you can get out for you and your group, but overall, collectively, I've seen both sides of the field over the past 24 hours with, what has it been? Has it been 24 hours or 48 hours? I think 48. People, you know, champion what he did, coming up with excuses for what he did, and people denouncing what he did. You know, um, shedding light on the the hypocrisy of his statements the past few years of saying that he would not pardon his son and he would stay hold true and he believed in the letter of the law. No one's above the law. I am not party affiliated, so I speak from a neutral position. But I will definitely say that, you know, when you want to speak about, again, far too often people do fall for the political playground. They want to get on there and they want to believe that this particular group has their best interests or that group has the best interests and that group ain't no good for you and vice versa. I don't get into it. I look at it and I laugh at it because it ain't nothing but a dog and pony show. But there are people in this world that look at that and take these things very seriously. Biden, hey homie, I get what you did because it's your son. I get it. But let's just be realistic, homie. You created a 94 crime bill, B. Hurt a lot of black folks. A lot of black folks. And they don't get the opportunity that your son is being allotted. Especially when you have said time in and time out that you would not interfere, you would not pardon, you would let the things be. Whatever it becomes, whatever they decide to judge or whatever the ruling is. And I respected that. But don't get me wrong, in the back of my mind, is this dude really gonna sit by and let his son take the fall? Let's be realistic. And sure enough, it showed exactly what I thought in the back of my mind. I didn't say nothing, but I was like, nah, he ain't about to let that happen. So that's why nah, I ain't gonna touch on that particular said topic. I want to. I ain't gonna mess with it right now. Look, man, thank you. Anyone that's listening, appreciate it. Enjoy your day, and let it be what it be. Peace out.